Hello and welcome back to another watch along. Today is a special one. It's the biggest one we've done so far. It is a double watch along for Arsenal versus Bayern Munich and Real Madrid versus Manchester City. As you're coming in, please like the video and please subscribe if you are new. And if you are already subscribed, please share it to someone who is subscribed. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a big night. It's a big night. It's the most excited I've been for a Champions League uh, match day in so long. Everyone and your nan is doing a watch along for this. Everyone. If you watch football YouTube on a regular basis, then you'll probably see a lot of YouTubers doing a watch along for this. And well, of course, two English teams playing on the same day. I don't remember that happening in the quarterfinals for a while. But hopefully I can share my screen. Window. All right, we're gonna go through the starting lineups. Just give me a second. Don't know how this works. Yes, so hopefully you can see my screen now. Yeah, you can see my screen. All right, let's start with the Arsenal Bayern Munich lineup. Lineups: David Raya in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivio at the back, Erdegaard, Jorginho, Rice, Saka, Havertz, Martinelli. And Bayern Munich lineup with the legend that is Manuel Neuer, Joshua Kimmich, Eric Dyer, Matthias de Ligt, Alfonso Davies, Conrad Leimer, Leon Goretzka, Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, Serge Gnabry, and Harry Kane up front, two Tottenham guys returning. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of Bayern Munich, and I don't know the Bundesliga too much. So here's what I want to say here. How comes Kim Min Jae and Upamecano are being benched for Eric Dyer? Now, what I forgot also is that there's no Bayern Munich fans in here for the game at the Emirates because I think they're banned for a game. So I don't know whether that will have an effect. I think the Arsenal crowd were always going to drown them out anyway, and have just got all their fans there. Which, I mean, you don't get more comfortable than that, do you? But you got to have been playing bad or had a fallout with the manager if you're being benched for Eric Dyer in a quarterfinal game. Let's have a look at Real Madrid, Manchester City as well. Lunin in goal, who's had a good season from what I've seen. He played well in the Leipzig game, from what I saw, especially at Leipzig's ground. Carvajal, Rudiger, Tchouameni at centre back, and Ferland Mendy. Classic Ancelotti diamond formation. Camavinga, Valverde, Cruz, and Bellingham behind Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. Now, this is where it gets interesting, guys. The Manchester City lineup. Obviously, I think Edison's back on a bench, so Ortega starts still. He's been on form, to be fair to him. Obviously, you can see his composure against Crystal Palace in that away game. Manuel Akanji, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, and Cavadio, imagining that John Stones will go into the midfield with Kovacic and Rodri. Foden, Silva, Grealish behind Haaland, and I'm assuming Silva will go on the right and Foden will go in the middle. But barring De Bruyne in for maybe like a Kovacic and they can mix it up with like a Foden and De Bruyne or whatever, that's probably their best team. Actually, and then Ake for Cavadio, I'd say is the best, and then the goalkeeper. Okay, maybe it's not their best team, but Grealish is very pivotal. And the reason why and I'm going to say Grealish, Silva, and Stones, especially, we all know about Rodri, but Grealish, Silva, and Stones especially are so pivotal because how did they win the treble last season? It was them three in control. It was them three having the ability to slow games down and control the games for Manchester City. The reason why they won the treble is because not only were they resolute with the whole four centre backs thing in defence anyway, but it's the creativity from their chances and then Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish's ability to recycle the ball. At times in possession, they get them into wing back positions. I'm going to stop sharing the screen now because you've seen the teams now. But also interesting to see is that Kevin De Bruyne is on the bench. That's the main thing. That's why I was so confused when he didn't come off that early against Palace. He always had this in mind because he benched Phil Foden. He benched Phil Foden against Palace after that masterclass against Aston Villa. So clearly he thought, okay, De Bruyne at this fitness, at this physicality, and at this level, at his age, De Bruyne hasn't dropped off in a level in terms of ability. Obviously, You don't tend to lose ability when footballers grow up, but the lack of pace he had anyway, he's even lost out after his previous injury. He's playing with injuries still. I think we know this. But Foden is the guy. Foden is the guy now because he's playing in the middle. He's leaving it on them. I'm going to switch this to blue because Champions League. You know, I can't really have that many backgrounds because StreamYard and all that. But yeah, we'll have this as the background for now. But yeah, this should be exciting. This should be exciting. And also, I was going to try and watch because I'm streaming this from my Mac. So I was going to use the Sky Go from my Mac to play the game, but I didn't want to risk you being able to hear the audio, guys. So I'm using my phone to watch the City game, and I'm using my TV, which I'm going to be looking over there to watch the Arsenal game. So that's how I'll be watching it. Obviously, sound off for both games. Hopefully, it goes well with the whole internet thing, and we'll keep the score updated. Obviously, over here and stuff like that. But yeah, make sure to like the video, guys, and make sure to subscribe. I'm going to keep trying to do as many watch-alongs as I can, and I'm getting a new mic soon. I'll get a new mic, so hopefully audio will be better soon. I don't have to keep using these bloody headphones for a microphone, you know. And hopefully the score doesn't get spoiled for me on one of my Sky Goes to spoil it on my other Sky Go for one of the games. But this should be interesting, guys. This should be interesting, and it's not the same Manchester City, is it, from last season? Like when we saw Manchester City face Real Madrid last season, we saw them grind out away from home, a good away performance for them to eventually put Real Madrid to the sword. But this isn't the same Manchester City as last season. There's not the same, even fluidity. Even with Haaland, they had a bit of fluidity still. And you just think with Rudiger at the back, even though Tchouameni's not a centre back, he's very good defensively. And I feel like they would like to fill their chances against Haaland. I think they'd rather come up against a Haaland than a Harry Kane. A Harry Kane who might drop deep, who likes the more nasty stuff as well. Likes the elbows, he likes to drop deep, etc. And we'll see how Harry Kane plays today. But I think they'd rather play against someone like a Haaland. And it's a game that Haaland needs to show, like, listen, you see all you people talking about me, I'm going to rise in this game and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what Haaland needs to do. For someone like Vinicius Jr., big games and Vinicius Jr. is a duo that always appears. Vinicius Jr., obviously at Real Madrid, if you're one of the main guys, you've got to be a big game player anyway. But Vinicius Jr., not only is he a joy to watch, his long range ability, his short range ability, the ability with both feet, the ability to skin defenders, the ability to go outside and the inside of defenders, the ability to link up with teammates. Obviously, when Benzema was here, you saw the relationship that they had on the pitch. Like Benzema didn't trust him at first, but you earned the trust of the senior players. And that's what Real Madrid have been doing with their recruitment for the past few years as well. The ability to get young players, but young players where you don't make excuses for them and you say that they're ready for now, which is something we do a lot in this country, unfortunately, which we buy young players as clubs in this country. They don't do well. We don't set up the right environment for them. And then it all becomes political. Now, someone who is also a young player that is a man who likes to rise to big occasions is Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham will start today. We're going to see the whole Bellingham Foden thing. I'm sure people are going to paint that narrative out. I'm sure people are going to paint the narrative of Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden performing on the same day. They're going to do the age-old boring debate of Phil Foden versus Bukayo Saka as well, and see who performs. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of SofaScore ratings going on your Twitter timeline tonight. But Jude Bellingham has had a stormer of a debut season at Real Madrid. It's not normal. It's not normal to do. But because he scored so much, it's now becoming normal. At times, he hasn't even played well from the games I've seen, and he's still scoring, which isn't always a good thing. Which you can say someone has scored and hasn't played well, and that's a normal thing to say. Like, I remember watching a game against Union Berlin in the group stage. Bellingham scored right at the end. He did not play well at all, but they won 1-0, and Bellingham was there. And to be fair, knockout competition especially, it's not about performing well. It's about just getting the job done. Players are about to come out now for both games. Players are in the tunnel. Kevin De Bruyne has just sat down on the bench next to Rico Lewis. But yeah, in those games, like Rodri versus Bellingham, Rodri is going to have to do a lot. Bellingham is going to have to do a lot. What I mean by that is that Kovacic might let Rodri down in possession. I can sense a Kovacic mistake coming in this game. Based on the fact that, based on this performance against Arsenal, as much as he's a controller, as much as I enjoy watching him, Kovacic has that in him sometimes. His ability to take too long on the ball and not progress it, in the end to him then losing the ball and a chance goes on a turnover for the opposition. I'm sorry if there's a green glare on my glasses, it's the LED lights and stuff, but I don't really have much choice. I need to see. But with Rodri, he needs to pick up Bellingham as well. He needs to pick up the spaces that Bellingham is going to get into. Now, the players are coming out now. So before we get to kick off, I'm going to talk about Harry Kane and Saliba and Gabriel. Gabriel and Saliba are the best partnership in Europe, probably, especially on form right now, and especially on balance. Now, I like City's back four, but I think the physicality, the ability to cancel each other out with mistakes, Gabriel and Saliba are probably the perfect partnership when it comes to that. And the same way you're seeing it at Tottenham, where Christian Romero has cut off a lot of his mistakes because of Mickey van der Ven, you're seeing that with Arsenal as well. Gabriel used to have this tendency to come out with the odd bozo moment, the odd mistake. But so ever since Saliba has gone in, Arsenal have been in 2 title races. They've been more defensively astute, I think the word is. Hello, Wolf Central Gamers. Good to see you back on another Watchalong. They've been more defensively astute. They've been able to keep more clean sheets. The physicality is there. Of course, I'm hoping for a Bayern win, bro. Always hoping for Arsenal's downfall. And Gabriel and Saliba could be the key here, especially with Declan Rice dipping into the middle. I don't think Harry Kane's going to get anything today, especially under a Bayern Munich side that's managed by Thomas Tuchel, a man who restricts his attack a lot. You saw at Chelsea, yeah, despite them being a lot of meaty attackers at Chelsea when Thomas Tuchel was there, Tuchel couldn't coach an attack. Tuchel could never coach an attack at Chelsea. But obviously the players are shaking hands now at the Bayern game, and the anthem's going on in the Man City game. So we'll see what happens there. The referee who's looks like Trossard. I don't know which game he's on. Is he going to be on the Real Madrid game? Well, Trossard ain't playing. I'm surprised Martinelli's playing. Obviously, another key battle is Martinelli versus Kimmich. I think Kimmich is, well, according to people that watch the Bundesliga, Kimmich has played really well. So that should be interesting. But we're going to get started at any minute now. That should be done now. Let me show this. Yep, that works. I'm going to keep trying to update the score as the score goes on. With these 2 games, it's just, I can't believe they're on the same day, to be completely honest with you. The fact that I've got to keep my eyes on both of these games is going to be fun, exciting, but it's also going to be an eyesore, just to try and keep track of what's going on. Because I'm looking at my phone and I'm looking at the TV as well. So my phone's literally down here. You can't see my finger. Wait, can't see it. It's down here. The TV's over there. So I'm just trying to keep them both, like that. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully have some good games. Hopefully have some good football. Hopefully, most importantly, hopefully a Bayern Munich win before I watch the City game. I always do that. I do this every stream. I've got to test if the audio is working. I'm 100% sure the audio is working. Give me a quick second. Okay, the audio is working. We are good to go. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I nearly just played the whole Man City game out loud on my phone. All right. I'm pretty sure the Arsenal game is going to kick off first. Because that's what my Sky guys are doing. Because as they're preparing on here, they're still trading flags or whatever the things are that they're trading in the Man City game. So yeah, we're about to kick off an Arsenal game. This is very exciting. I haven't been this excited for a while when it comes to Champions League, to be completely honest with you. And that's me saying that because the Champions League isn't the Champions League anymore, even when I was growing up. But listen, we're getting started, and hopefully we're off to a good night of football. That's the main topic. We have kicked off in. Wait, no, not yet. We have kicked off now in the Bayern Munich Arsenal game, the Arsenal Bayern Munich game. Listen, if Eric Dyer doesn't make a mistake, I'll be very surprised. Like, just a mistake. He's playing left centre back as well. The thing is, a lot of people are saying that Arsenal need to put 3 or 4 past Bayern for them to survive at their ground. I think Arsenal could beat Bayern at their ground. I think even if Arsenal were to win now, they could get a draw at Bayern's ground. I think they're going to do what City did to them last year. We have also kicked off in the Real Madrid Manchester City game as well. Just trying to keep some. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. I wanted to test something out, but Real Madrid are running attack already. Okay, they've collected that. City on the counter now. It's Greenish. It's a foul. Yep, Manchester City got a free kick already. Greenish has already been kicked. David Raya kicked the ball in the air for Arsenal. Odegaard slips. That's a dodgy pass from Gnabry, who obviously used to play for Arsenal. Obviously, he wasn't good enough for Tony Pulis' West Brom. Couldn't do it on a windy night at the Hawthorns. Harry Kane linking up with Musiala here. Gnabry was running in behind. There's a lot of key battles in this Bayern Munich game, especially. Musiala Rice, I'm sure a lot of people will be watching that as well. When I've watched Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Bayern Munich in general as a recent, I haven't rated Leroy Sané. It's someone I really liked at Manchester City, but just, not at Bayern. Here's Kane, Jorginho with the interception. City are going to take a free kick. It's taken a while for them to take it. That's somewhere where you need Kevin De Bruyne, if I'm being completely honest. Luckily, I've got a drink as well. I don't have to run down and get a drink. Very hard to keep attention on 2 games at once. Arsenal just playing out the back now. Bayern are not pressing them. They're just standing on Jorginho and Odegaard. Manchester City have scored already! Bernardo Silva has scored for Manchester City. Oh my God. Bernardo Silva has already scored for Manchester City. As if you think the Champions League could get any more mental. 2 minutes in, Manchester City have scored. And guys, it was a free kick that the goalkeeper from Real Madrid was not expecting at all. And already I'm going to have to update this fucking banner. I'm trying to see if the goalkeeper should have saved that. The goalkeeper has rushed to the ball. Sorry, I need to edit this. Fucking hell. Man City have done it. They've already scored. But don't count Real Madrid out, don't get me wrong, but Jesus Christ. I think I predicted 3-0 Arsenal and 2-1 Real Madrid on my TikTok. You know, Sane's taking on Kivior. He's still got the ball somehow. There's Musiala. Alphonso Davies taking on Saka. Musiala. Fucking hell, man. Already. I didn't expect 2 minutes in, especially in the first leg. I thought every team was going to be cautious. I thought especially Bayern and maybe City because they're away from home. Ball over the top for Musiala, but he's offside, I think. Musiala's taken on Saka. Doesn't get past him, really. Ancelotti must be stunned. Ancelotti must be stunned. Here's Eric Dyer for Bayern Munich. Of course, Eric Dyer nearly loses the ball to Kai Havertz. Eric Dyer loses the ball. I'm expecting a disaster class. I'm expecting nothing more than at least a 3 out of 10 from Eric Dyer. It's funny because Man City's defense has not been that good this season. So if there's any chance for the defense to rise up, is against the other best team in the world. But they've just shown the the goal on the Arsenal screen on TNT. I don't think they need to do that. Bellingham's raging because he thought he could have had a free kick. Here's Gnabry on the ball for Bayern Munich. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Jesus Christ. Neuer's still doing it at his age, though. I love the longevity from Manuel Neuer. He does not deserve any sort of mediocre Bayern Munich team. Best goalkeeper that I've seen. Of course, not really close, to be honest. Oh, I think Real Madrid just skied it. Or Gavardio just defended that. I saw that at the last second. I think it was Valverde. Valverde was driving with the ball, put Vinicius through, but Gavardio kicks it off Vinicius and it goes out. Good defending. It's a shame Ake is not fit for Man City because I actually think he's underrated. Pep's not happy about something to do with his team. Ben White, long throw in. Well, not long throw in. Eric Dyer heads out, another Arsenal throw. Rudiger versus Haaland. I think Haaland is very strong, yeah, but Rudiger could give you a run for your money when it comes to strength alone, let alone 1v1 defending and stuff like that. Kai Havertz with a header. Clear it out. So offside. City are in Real Madrid's box. Haaland. Real Madrid clear it out. Oh my God, major mistake. Oh, they've got lucky there. That is not a foul. That is not a foul. Arsenal could be through here. Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Martinelli. Martinelli! It's wide. I thought he scored. I fully thought Martinelli scored there. Then Arsenal pressing the shit out of Bayern. So you're telling me Thomas Tuchel has watched this many Arsenal games and like, yeah, you know what, guys? Still, you got to play out from the back. We're trying to play out from the back with Eric Dyer. I'm going to keep going at Eric Dyer all game, by the way, so because Kai Havertz has been on form, so I can't go on him. No, did he? But I have to go at someone, you know. I think Saka has Alphonso Davies. A lot of people are trying to over-exaggerate that. I know Wendell had him, but different style of left back, you know. Wendell was a bit more aggressive in the Porto game. This is some big UEFA stuff. This is a classic night of Champions League already. We're only 8 minutes into both games. Bayern Munich still insisted to play out from the back, so Real Madrid right now. This is the thing, they're going to use Eric Dyer as a pressing trigger. He's just clearing it with his left foot. Like, what do you get out of that? Just giving the ball to Arsenal. Like, it's not even like they've got the defensive abilities of Dyer and De Ligt to sit back. Davies has already got a yellow card against Bukayo Saka, by the way. It's a long night for Davies. I can't lie, it's a long, long night. He doesn't really do much. Like, he puts his foot there, but Saka does what he has to do. He does graze the back of his foot, but I don't think it's yellow card worthy. He has got at him a couple of times, so I also don't mind if I don't really care if refs say, "Oh, first 10 minutes is fine." Here's Greenish. Man City just finding the spaces against Madrid. Rodri to Kovacic. Jack Greenish taking on Carvajal. Well, I'd say taking on. Wingers don't take on people anymore. Declan Rice will take the free kick for Arsenal. You know what Arsenal like when it comes to set pieces? A short one to Odegaard. Bukayo Saka taking on Gnabry. Odegaard. Declan Rice. I don't really think this free kick was planned from Arsenal. They usually plan their free kicks, but Ben White long ball to Martinelli here. That's probably The fact that Martinelli is okay, he didn't keep it. Oh, he did keep it in. Thought it went out. Martinelli taking on Davies. Davies getting ripped by Martinelli. Yeah, it's a long night. Long night for Alphonso Davies, people. This is what I mean. Like, people are telling me about Bayern Munich, you know. I'm telling you, it's not the same Bayern. Like, Arsenal at home as well. They've got something to prove. Phil Foden tries to turn, but I think Toni Kroos won that. I actually don't know if Modric is on the bench or not. I need to close my tabs. I nearly just closed this stream by mistake. Just teams played up from the back now. The thing is, because there's been an early goal, I'm expecting more action, like straight away, like for both games. Real Madrid got the ball. Arsenal have got the ball as well. Arsenal just trying to find their way through a stubborn Bayern Munich. Declan Rice is getting very further forward. Erdogan dropping deeper in the play. Kivior staying in a back three almost. Real Madrid are probably stunned, but they're probably just like, we've been here before. We're experienced. We know what we're doing, especially with the experience they have with they've won Champions Leagues before. Odegaard from ball over the top to Saka. He's won the ball back off Alphonso Davies. Havertz done well there to win it back. Ben White to Saka. It's 1-0 Arsenal. It's 1-0 Arsenal. Oh, that's disappointing. Am I surprised? Not particularly. Not particularly surprised. Kai Saka scored for Arsenal. He put it back in the net. Curled it in. It was a great goal. Havertz and Saka both done well for that goal. Havertz won the ball back. Saka won the ball back as well. Ball over the top from Odegaard. Saka's blatantly onside. And yeah. Oh, Real Madrid has scored as well. What the fuck is going on? I keep having to change the score. What the hell? Camavinga scored. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Camavinga scored a deflected goal. Oh my god. A lot is going on right now. Yeah, Neuer had no chance against Saka's shot. It was right in the back of the net. But Camavinga has scored a deflected shot. Grealish didn't close him down. Camavinga just shot and it went off Diaz, and Ortega already dived in. This is long for Bayern Munich, by the way. Like this, I mean, the City game could go either way, but the Bayern Munich game, on the other hand, Jesus Christ. It's Davies for Bayern. Again, as I said, people said this was going to be hard for Arsenal. I hate Arsenal as much as the next person. But are we being serious? Not this Bayern Munich, a team that haven't won, are not going to win the league for the first time in like 10 years. They're defeated. Some people are like, oh, they have a point to prove. There's no trophy they can win. Forget that. They literally lost to like a 10th place side on the weekend. Meanwhile, Arsenal have been on form. Jack Grealish is through here. Lunin collects that. Eric Dyer, Musiala. This is it's just that, like, Bayern have done nothing with the ball. Oh, Vinicius. Bayern Real Madrid are through. Oh my god, it's gone through! It's 2-1 to Real Madrid! Rodrigo! He managed to sneak that in. Oh my god. What on earth is going on? Oh my god, I fucked up the banner anyway. I didn't realise. But it is 2-1 to Real Madrid. Oh my god. Oh, well, what the fuck? City were caught up so high. I think it was a Kanji that was ball watching. And Rodrigo was put through. I thought it was Vinicius. But he's managed to sneak that through. It's gone past Ortega. And City are losing 2-1. Wow. What on earth is going on? If it's funny, that was literally my, as I said, it was literally my prediction to predict Real Madrid 2, Manchester City 1. And yeah, this is what's happened. It's happened already. If it stays at 2-1, I'm a genius. I knew it was going to happen all this time. What is happening? Like, you'd expect a bit more cagey game than this. I nearly missed something at the Arsenal game, but Neuer connects it. Bernardo Silva's done so well there to keep the ball for Man City. But Erdogan, another ball over the top. Erdogan started the game really well. But this Bayern defence is absolutely shite. Ben White should have scored that. I know he's a right back, but he should have scored that. Bayern have done nothing. Literally nothing. It's been all Arsenal. Gavardio here for Man City is Grealish. Two guys from Birmingham right on the pitch, you know. These goals for City as well, they've both been like slight deflections, but Real Madrid have made their own luck. They've just keep it patient. They're like, we've been here before. We don't need to panic. And that's what happens when you have the mentality of we don't need to panic. You get 2 goals like that instantly at home. Ridiculous. What are City doing, man? This is what I was going to say. Like, City's defense has been absolutely awful. Like, what are they doing? Been caught high up against Rodrigo like that. Ugh. Arsenal on the attack. Kimmich to Havertz. Can they just pass around the back for a bit? Real Madrid got it in their goalkeeper as well. Saka to White to Erdegaard. Musiala just booted it. There's no confidence in his Bayern side. There's nothing there. Gabriel has been put under pressure under Kane, but he's given the ball away because of Kimmich mainly. Sane, that's a beautiful ball. Goretzka. Serge Gnabry! Yes! Come on! It is 1-1! Serge Gnabry has scored for Bayern Munich. Serge Gnabry has scored for Bayern after Gabriel's mistake and kind of Kivio's as well. Bro, what is going on? What is going on? Honestly, bro, the goals are flying in. It's 1-1 in this game. It's 2-1 in the other game. I can't keep up. Do you know how hard it is to do a double? Why have they put these games on the same night? Why? But they gave the ball away, and that ball from Sane is beautiful. Declan Rice did not see that coming. Goretzka puts in Gnabry, and 1-1. Wow. Like, forget what happens in the results today, yeah? Already, these are great games. Like, even if it's boring for the rest of these 2 games, the starts we have had trying to watch back-to-back games on 2 screens is absolutely insane. Because Bayern have done nothing. This is completely against the run of play. They haven't deserved it at all, but they have scored. And Real Madrid had a shot at Ortega and it's been saved, and Saka's just had a shot blocked there. I'm trying to watch 2 games at the same time. Like, and when I saw Bernardo Silva's free kick, I just missed it. I just saw them celebrating. Martinelli had a shot; it's blocked as well. Like, I don't know what's going on now. Both of the English teams are not winning. It doesn't give me. I'm still not really like hopeful that Bayern can do anything because Arsenal are blatantly the better team. I think we've seen that already in the first 90 minutes. It was just a mistake, and I think that's what Bayern are going to rely on is Arsenal making a mistake. Because I get it, Arsenal's goal was technically of a mistake from their defenders as well, but I see more oomph in Arsenal players. I see more spirit. I don't see any spirit in this Bayern side. I see more technical players. I'd say they probably have more technical players. Maybe even Arsenal got technical players, but yeah, that's a foul. They're just going to kick Saka all night. Musiala's fouled Saka, and City haven't done anything since they've scored. For a team that play out from the back, they haven't got through anywhere. Don't get me wrong. Would City take a 2-1 loss? Probably. They probably take a 1-goal loss, but they won't play for a 2-1 loss. For a 2-1 loss, Arsenal have a free kick as well, and pretty much the same place they had it earlier. Havertz and Rice are standing over it, so I don't know whether there's a plan for this one. Man City are pressing Real Madrid. Stones giving it back to Ortega. Arsenal taking a free kick. Hasn't really fallen anywhere. They'll just recycle the ball and try and get it back in the box. Here's Martinelli taking on Alphonso Davies. Gabriel. Jorginho, nice reverse pass to Martinelli. Martinelli's a good cross. Kivior's headed it straight into Neuer. Man City have got the ball. I think it's Gavardio trying to turn Kovacic against his former club. I don't know what's going on. I expected Arsenal to keep a clean sheet, to be completely honest, but I don't know. That's what happens when a very odd mistake. Eric, they've just been. I don't know what's the obsession with passing to Eric Dyer. Kane and Gabriel. That's going to be the battle of the night. If I'm Kane, yeah, I'm getting on Saliba. Because if I'm a striker, yeah, and I'm trying to keep my cool, I'm not going up against Gabriel. Gabriel is a rattler. It's something you need in a defender of a centre back. That aggression and the ability to rattle their strikers like that. That's what you need. The pace by Real Madrid is being used again. Rodrigo to Vinicius, trying to get past Rodri for Real Madrid throw. Real Madrid will be happy with the reaction, like especially Angelo. He'll be happy with the fact that his team have just reacted like that. He probably expected it. He's worked with his players for a bit now. Gnabry, Musiala, is Davies. Man City giving the ball away again. Who was that giving the ball away? It was Rodri, I think. I think that was Foden that won the ball off Vinicius. Well, no, that was Bernardo Silva. I was going to say Foden doesn't win the ball like that. So a lot of fouls in this Arsenal Bayern game as well. It's just aggression. I think they're just watching the goal back. Musiala just put it into a ball from nowhere. Gabriel takes a heavy touch, miscommunication with David Raya, kind of panics, goes off balance. Kivior misses the ball, and then Sane puts the ball. And it was a beautiful ball to Goretzka, and then Gnabry kind of earns his luck by getting it off Raya, and it goes in. It's a good goal by Bayern, but it's a bad mistake from Arsenal. It's just complete miscommunication. It was actually out of character at that stage because they seemed quite calm. Is Rodrigo for Man City pressed them. Martinelli's just lost the ball to Leroy Sané. De Ligt. Neuer just boot it. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Is Davies. Alphonso Davies, he's got the burners. He's got to do something going forward because defending today so far, he's had a horrid game. I know it's only 24 minutes in, and the fact that it's just 24 minutes already has proved how enjoyable these games have been. Is Goretzka. Saliba's headed it out. Davies, Musiala, Conrad Lama. I don't like City haven't been able to get at Madrid since their goal. Just been able to defend really well, Real Madrid. The problem is when you're going away and you're just trying to control the game, and then you get hit with 2 goals straight after your goal, your plan goes out the window. Kane ball over the top, but Musiala couldn't beat that. I guess they're kind of missing Kyle Walker in that sense with the pacing behind there, because Walker would have caught up to him, even though he doesn't look as fast as usual. Still, doesn't matter. Because Kyle Walker probably would have got ripped by Vinicius today, but it's just pace he would have been able to recover with. Because Walker hasn't been great this season, I'll be honest. Arsenal got a corner. You again, as I say, with set pieces, are like penalties to them, especially this season. Camavinga to, I think that was Vinicius, so just blazed it over the bar. Saka with the corner. Oh my god, I'm begging you, get this ball out. Thank God for Neuer. Jesus Christ. That could have been a fucking mess. Ortega's kicked the ball out of play for Man City. I bet they wish they played Edison. But I understood why they played Ortega because of merit, but I'm not sure, you know. Goretzka to Sane, back to Goretzka, Kiwior with a good interception. Harry Kane, again, Kiwior's done so well there. Just done two quick tackles just to recover. Bayern are not interested in pressing at all. They're just like break us down sort of thing. But the problem is they're sitting back on a defense that isn't that good. Haaland, it's just bobbled off Haaland for Man City. He's got out of play. Odegaard actually didn't get past Conrad Lima that well. Odegaard started the game well. I haven't really seen much of him since the Bayern goal. Came through to Sane, and Kiwior does well just to put him off. Pass was slightly overhit. But Kane can't be doing this dropping deep stuff today. Need you in the box, Kane. I've never wanted Kane to score in club football ever, even since he's been at Bayern. I've never ever wanted him to score. But today is different. Today, I want him to score, and next week, Wednesday, will be different as well. There'll be no watch along tomorrow, but you will have the Leverkusen preview tomorrow. There won't be a watch along for the Barcelona, PSG, Dortmund, Atletico Madrid game because I've got a StreamYard limit on how much I can stream a month. So I don't want to risk it because I want to stream next week, the second leg for these games next week as well. I'm actually thinking I'm going to rearrange the setup so I can see my phone here. Wait, if I put my phone there, will I be able to see? Just about. I'll be able to see that. Should be fun. Because the problem is, guys, I keep having to put my head there, keep turning. So I'm watching 2 games at once. I'll put my phone just on the desk below my TV so I can watch both games. I might try and switch it at half time, try and put it on my Mac and just mute it. It's not going to work. That should work. It's not ideal. The way Bayern Munich can play that for the back is so messy. Sane has turned Kiwior. Completely turned Kiwior. Bayern on the attack now. Jorginho gets a foot there. Sane is still going. Surely that's a penalty. Bayern Munich have a penalty. The pace of Sane was absolutely insane. Saliba fouled him. To me, it looked like a penalty, but I didn't think he was going to give it. It will be VAR, of course it will. I was going to say that's not a foul, but yeah, Gabriel didn't fail to not touch him. He actually pulled out of it, but Saliba there, he trips him. I'm sure Arsenal fans are going to be like, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Bro, if that Brighton one was a penalty, that's a penalty. And the Brighton one was a penalty. So this is a penalty as well. It's not controversial. It's not even controversial at all. But yeah, currently so far, 2-1 Real Madrid. Harry Kane's obviously going to take a penalty. Fun fact, I think he's going to miss, personally. I think he'll miss, but whatever. Real Madrid are on the attack now. Vinicius is cut in straight into Ortega. David Raya as well, confident on penalties. Honestly, these are the 2 words for the next 2 weeks. These are my 2 words for the next 2 weeks. Please, Bayern. Because I thought Bayern were going to win as well. I mean, no, I thought Arsenal were going to win against Bayern as well, but yeah. Rodri's put into Bernardo Silva here. Oh, please don't do anything now, man. See, there's a penalty going on. All right, Harry Kane's about to take the penalty. Yeah, he better not miss. Kane scores. Fucking come on. Come on. Harry Kane has scored against Arsenal and doing this awful shit celebration. The stupid punch in the air. And he's done it against Arsenal. It is 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have stepped it up a little bit since they conceded a goal. I don't think they've been that good, to be honest, but they've calmed down. Arsenal were just, first 10 minutes, suffocated them. But to be fair to Bayern, ever since the goal, it swung a little bit. It swung a little bit. Can't say the same for Manchester City. They've been bad. City have been really bad since they've conceded. But Bayern are 2-1 up. I am very happy with that. Yeah, it's still early. It is still early, but I am very, very, very happy with that. And by the way, never seen Kane take those type of penalties where he just waits for the goalkeeper to dive like that. Nah, Arsenal played at home, but Bayern might as well be playing at home right now. But they are winning. Joy is, I've put what I've just realised, by the way, I've put the Man City Real Madrid score wrong way round. I'll edit that maybe another time, but yeah, my bad, guys. Oh, Real Madrid are through. Oh my god, I thought they scored again. Honestly, it could be about 3 or 4-1 to Real Madrid. This could get bad for City, you know. Premier League teams, both Premier League teams are losing. Smash the likes up, people. Yeah, if they do win their away leg, they'll have much more confidence going into the Allianz. They did also lose to Lazio away. Lazio not as good as Arsenal. They sacked their manager, but they were confident at the Allianz that they could get it done. I mean, listen, take this result. Like if it ended like this now, I would be very happy. I would be very happy. But I do actually think that Arsenal could do something still. The fact that it's 2-1 already, you can't like even dispute any sort of scoreline. Like any scoreline whatsoever. Saka's taken on Davies. They've doubled up on Saka. As soon as Saka gets the ball, Nabry joins him. Rodri, from what I've seen, every time I looked at this Man City game, Rodri has lost the ball. Because Camavinga's on the counter attack for Real Madrid now. Man City have won that foul, and Arsenal have won that free kick again. Arsenal have won the same free kick in the same place about 3 or 4 times. That's a good tackle from Ruben Diaz and Bellingham. I'm assuming they gave that a foul, though. Saka on the ball. It's literally been mainly down the right-hand side. Jorginho, lovely pass. Cleared out. Lima to Musiala. Leroy Sané's through. Leroy Sané's through again. Leroy Sané's through again. Shoots. What the fuck? Just shoots. He tried to cut in. Just shoot, man. Oh, Bayern. Bayern, just shoots. But yeah, you don't want Sané getting in behind. That uh, every foul that every time Saka's gone down, this fucking ref has given a foul. That's not a foul, is it? It's a shoulder bunch. What happened to shoulder bunches in football? Bernardo Silva's kept the ball here for City. Honestly, same. Whenever I watch Sané play, especially in a Bayern Munich shirt, been fucking awful. He should have shot here. Like, the thing is, Sané has done well so far. Like, he's the reason why they pretty much scored the 2 goals. But honestly, like, every time I watch Sané as well, I agree with you. He's been shit. I've seen him in a lot of games. He does such good work to mess it up, pretty much. That's what it's like with some of these fast wingers as well. It's like they don't know how to keep up with themselves. It's like a shit version, like a shit pace winger, yeah? A shit fast paced winger, like a Madrid, for example, doesn't know how to keep up with himself. Someone like a Doku sometimes doesn't know how to keep up with himself. Even Anthony from Man United, yeah? He's actually very quick, but he doesn't use his pace. And when he does use his pace, it's usually to go around the outside. Oh, God. These games are moving mad right now. John Stones is high up the pitch for City right now. Ruben Diaz. City trying to find an opening. City have not been able to get into the game at all. Like, this has been awful. Their fans will not be happy at all. If I was a City fan, I'd be slightly worried. Like, for the standards of the club that they're in. Davies, bro, what are you doing? How is that not a foul? Lima, Goretzka, Kane. Why is Kane dropping in a right wing position? Good pass from De Ligt is Goretzka. I can't lie, I'm way more interested in this Arsenal Bayern game. But I am watching both games. I'm trying to keep my eye on both games as much as possible. It doesn't help because one's a very small screen, one's a very big screen. Need to sit up as well, posture. Foul to Bayern because Havertz is wrestling with De Ligt. Gavardio is just about defended that. Ortega clearing it for Man City. Haaland's had nothing. Haaland's done nothing. Luciano to Davies. Luciano's kept the ball again, snatching the ball of Odegaard. Odegaard's done well to win the ball back. This game, the Bayern game's very aggressive, as I said. There's a lot of fouls winning, a lot of physicality, a lot of athleticism. It's quite enjoyable. It's what you want to watch as a neutral. Martinelli needing the overlap from Kiwior is Declan Rice. Kane's coming to track back. Like, literally every man is behind the ball for Bayern. Can't blame them, though. They're away from home. What I will say about Tuchel, the good thing about him is that he can put a defensive structure there, but I've always thought his stubbornness has probably faulted him, his talent ideas faulted him as well. Harry Kane got away from Martinelli, he's won the foul there. You're going to need Harry Kane street smarts for this because Harry Kane loves a shithousery. Bernardo Silva to Foden. Bad cross. Didn't even look. It's Eric Dyer. Kicked it out. What is Eric Dyer doing? Like, I don't know. They're passing to Eric Dyer so much on the ball with his left foot. Like, that's a very smart throw. And Havertz cleared out by Goretzka. Oh, up for an Arsenal throw here. Rodrigo's gone down because of a head injury. Here's Saka. Gabriel, he's in a shooting position, but he's not going to shoot. Kiwior. I would have thought Tomiyasu would have played today. I thought Tomiyasu was being saved for this game. but turns out it's Kiwior that was safe for this game because of Zinchenko's appearance against Brighton. Make sure to smash the likes, people, as soon as you come in, and subscribe, please. I'm trying to hit 250 and then 500 by the end of the year. So thank you. And the watch-alongs will be coming more and more often. I will try and stream as much as I can with the limit that I have on StreamYard. Okay. As I said, pretty much Arsenal and Bayern are pretty much the same formation off the ball, 4-4-2. Just that's how most teams that turn up in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3 would actually line up and when they're off the ball. It's actually a good defensive shape because every person tracks back, which is probably not necessarily a good thing all the time because you can't really counter like that unless you have like lightning quick wingers. But if you've got work rate in your team, it's always good. The City players aren't relaxing the ball enough. Kovacic just kicking it in the air. He did that in the Arsenal game as well. Eric Dyer's intercepted that as out for an Arsenal corner. This is the thing. The one thing Arsenal would probably ideally want is a goal just before halftime to get them back to a sort of a thing where they can reset and be like, okay, let's just pepper them in the second half so we can take the lead. We've seen some mad games in football recently. Saka went the corner. I thought that went in. Oh my god! Thank God for that. It's just a camera angle. The header did not go in. Vinicius has put. Well, no. Rodrigo put Vinicius through for Real Madrid. Vinicius is straight into Ortega. But Real Madrid have had a few of them shots where it's just gone straight at the keeper and they just curled it straight into Ortega's hands. But City are in this game, City have been bad at the ball. They've given the ball away a lot. They've not defended well. They've not defended as a unit. They're not even attacking well. It's genuinely a horrible performance from Man City. Like Arsenal have been, well, obviously Arsenal have been better against Bayern than City have against Real Madrid. I think that was always going to be a thing, but Arsenal haven't been that good since the second Bayern goal. I mean, since the first Bayern goal, yeah, but they've still been better than City. I don't know what's going on. I just think it's they haven't done enough in transfer windows, which is bad for Man City. Saka's had the ball out of play, so Bayern will take the throw. I think Bayern just needs to grind the rest of this half out. Just get into half time with what they have. I don't know what Pep Guardiola is thinking. I have to say, Haaland's lost the ball again. Haaland is like Roy Keane was right. Fucking hell. Like we always knew that Haaland's general play wasn't that good, but it's horrible today. Like, and again, it was horrible against Arsenal as well. But yeah, Real Madrid wanted revenge. They're getting it so far. It's far from over though. Especially at the Etihad. Even then, I don't think that matters this season. But at the Etihad, they could get mad. Here's Rodri. And again, he's lost the ball. This is a bad game from Rodri, man. Every time I've watched him, he's lost the ball. It's horrible. They're big game players as well. People are going to be like, oh, I should have benched De Bruyne. I can understand why you benched De Bruyne. I can understand it. Like, Pep is not taking anyone for prisoner. Harry Kane's been wrestled by Saliba. I don't know how that's not a yellow, but strikers don't get anything. 1 minute at a time in the Arsenal game. 20 seconds to 45 minutes in this Man City game. Kane and Sane with a 1-2. Kiwior trying to get round Sane. Sane's kept the ball a lot. Arsenal fans just gone to get a beer at half time. Just keep the ball for a bit. Three minutes added on in this Man City game. Grealish to Rodri. Ball in the box to Haaland, and Real Madrid have won the foul. Saka's put the ball through to Havertz. He looked offside. That's a big, yeah, Havertz offside. And that is half time at the Arsenal game. Arsenal won, Bayern Munich 2. Great start. Fantastic start. Just the start I needed for my hate along. So far, so good, honestly. I don't think I can edit. I don't think I can edit the title on StreamYard, kind of. Okay, I can't edit the title. I can't edit anything to do with the live stream. Real Madrid are still attacking. They've still got 2 minutes left of this half. Vinicius on the right now. Ball was put into Ortega, but I think this will end 2-1 at half time as well. It's been an interesting Champions League day. Okay. Man City got the ball still. Could put a cross in there. Kanji, are they going to put a ball in the box or not? Are they just going to keep passing? They've killed the chance off for themselves, Man City. I'm just going to get my phone. Still got a minute left, but I mean, it should be an interesting second half. Put it that way. All right, I put a poll on Twitter to see who people thought were winning the games. 75% said Real Madrid against Man City, and in the game for Arsenal Bayern, 57% said Bayern. So fair enough. Real Madrid are through here. Rodrigo to Vinicius. The ball's been won back, and that'll be half time soon. I don't know. I don't know if you're Arteta what you say at half time. I can't lie. Wonder what Arsenal fans are thinking. Whether they're as confident. I think part of me thinks they'll turn it around. To be completely honest, I just don't want to get too gassed because everyone gassed it at the Porto game, and I thought, yeah, they won't play as badly then, and they ended up reaching it to penalties anyway, and they didn't really play that well. Porto played well in the second leg as well, but I didn't think they'd play badly again in the Champions League. I thought they'd learn their lesson and put Bayern Munich to bed, but they didn't. They're losing 2-1, and honestly, this Champions League first half has been absolutely amazing. Someone said you can hear a pin drop at the Emirates. If you're watching the game with sound, let me know about the atmosphere, because obviously I can't watch it with sound. I'm doing a fucking watch-along. But I think the biggest surprise of the whole thing is since they conceded the goal, Bayern have actually been quite good defensively. It's just on the ball, trying to play out. They've been suffocated through Arsenal's press. But what they have done is when they've got into the middle third and the final third, they've just played the ball in behind, got in space, run it behind, etc. And they've done that well. That's what they need to do. They just need to utilize Sane's ability to get in behind. Otherwise, what's the point of having a fast winger like that? This isn't even um, a Bayern Munich team that has like Robin Lewandowski. Not even the old 5-1s that Arsenal fans would remember against like Iron Robin and Ribery and all these lot. But doesn't matter at this point. I'm just looking at the championship scores because there's a bit of championship going on. Oh, Millwall drawing to Leicester. Leicester, bro, come on. Oh my god. Oh, Leeds beating Sunderland? Oh no, Leeds aren't playing today. They're playing tomorrow. The promotion race in the championship is very interesting. Someone said there's a reason why Saliba's the water boy for France. That's a bit harsh. One mistake. Of all the players to go out for Arsenal, it's not Saliba. I'll tell you that for sure. I mean, this is looking a vintage Champions League night. Gone to the halftime analysis thing in the Arsenal game. Martin Keown in the studio, in the studio thing next to Rio Ferdinand and Laura Woods. Martin Keown, I hope you're pissed off. I hope you're seething. If I am one of your biggest haters, and it always will be. Looking at the Saka goal back again, yeah, Arsenal just ripped Bayern. Good limbs though from Arsenal fans, though, I have to say. Davies going to sleep, then tries to win the ball back, then Gnabry doesn't win the duel against Havertz, then Saka and Eric Dyer's way too deep. But even if they're saying Eric Dyer's too deep, if Eric Dyer just ran there, Saka would have shot earlier anyway. Then again, you put the attack under more pressure, but I still think that goes in. Eric Dyer should do better. I do agree, but I still think Saka might have scored from maybe a deflected shot. But I mean, Saka hasn't really done anything apart from the goal. But whatever. Raya kind of causes Gabriel's mistake. Gabriel under pressure, then puts Kimmich under pressure. But again, that ball from Sane to Goretzka is sensational. Just the technique on that pass, just great. It's a lovely pass. Like take nothing away from the goal. Yes, Arsenal make the mistake, but what do you do to counter on the mistake? It's a lovely pass. Goretzka, good pass as well. Not really much Raya could do for the save necessarily, but he should have put his defender under pressure there. You got to command not just your box, you just got to be a big commander of and be a big voice amongst your defence. By the way, I didn't see that part of the played up from the back. Neuer just flicked it up and just passed it out the back like that. Fair enough. And that was when I was talking about them being Messi played up from the back, and then Sane does all of this. Gabriel's trying to watch Kane and Sane. Kane draws. Kane's decoy run actually probably will go understated there because he draws Gabriel away, and then Sane gets through, and then yeah. Then Kane's penalty just does a Jorginho really, does a Jorginho type penalty, and just waits for the keepers to dive. There's no Bayern fans there, so if you're watching the game with sound again, that must have sounded weird, just hearing nothing. It's like when I watched the Old Firm derby, there was no Celtic fans there, because I'm assuming because of police and stuff. So when Celtic scored, the stadium just went quiet, and they scored in like 15 seconds. So it was just weird. It was just weird. They're doing a whole halftime thing in the Madrid City game as well. I've seen the analysis for this. Bernardo Silva's free kick's good. It just catches Lunin off guard. People are probably going to say Lunin does bad, but Lunin ain't expecting that. I don't know why you would expect that type of free kick. Like at all. There's only Vinicius in the wall. I don't know what they're highlighting there. I can't hear what they're saying in the TNT studios. But you think, okay, City, just control it a bit. But then what happens next is Camavinga gets away from Grealish. It's just deflected. Yeah, it's lucky, but you make your own luck. Kovacic's just standing there. That's the thing, though. You can't just not close people down. Like, especially if you want to play open, you've got to close people down to trap them. And City failed to do that. Camavinga makes his own luck, 1-1. And then Rodrigo running in behind. Kanji nowhere to be seen. Just calm and composed. He shouldn't have that much time and space to really think about it, Rodrigo. But Diaz and Stones, by the way, are just so high up. That's awful. If you can play the false nine well, that's what you can do to defenders. You drop deep and then just pass it in behind, and that's exactly what they did. What the fuck is this advert? That is an awful concept. I'm getting distracted here, but there's this film coming out in April about a woman that's going out with two guys. I just pictures of her making out with both of them at once. It's one of the worst they're running out of concepts for films. It's either some shit love film or some shitty horror film. Every time I watch the adverts on YouTube, on TV, etc., these films are getting really, really shit. What was the last good film? Tell me a good film that wasn't about love and war and shit. What is it? Bro, literally on my TV, I'm just what is that? I forgot her name. She goes out with the Spider-Man guy. That's the actress. Zendaya, is it Zendaya? It's one of them people. I'm assuming she's an actress, yeah? That is her role in the film. What kind of film is that? Who's I really want to watch a film about two guys trying to challenge to get this girl where she tries to make out with both of them. Who cares? Who cares about that? Honestly, that is a shite concept. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the football. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, yeah. Who looks forward to watch them kind of films? Who are those films? I want to know the type of audience that those kind of films are for, yeah. Because I know what a horror film is. It's the type of people that like thrills and stuff. I don't like horror films because I think you can see it coming. And I just think they're the same. How many times does there have to be a doll in the middle of someone's bedroom that isn't alive, that turns to life and then kills the child in the fucking family? And then they're trying to find the child and then the whole family dies in a horror film. You know about shit horror films that are out there, man. I've heard this sound in my room. Let me go and check it out. Who goes to check it out? If I hear a weird sound in my room, I'm not going anywhere near it. In fact, I might move out of my house before I even go check before I even go check what it is. Why am I even going near the sound? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is why I don't have Netflix. That's why I don't have Netflix. I have Amazon Prime. I don't even use it. Oh my god. Honestly, it's just atrocious, man. Oh shit. I'm hoping for some good second halves. I'm hoping they keep the pace of the first halves going on. Because we had some really good first halves. I just don't I don't expect it to be I don't expect it to be the same. At least you get to choose though. If you watch a film later on, you get to choose, you know. I've been under extreme stress the last couple of years, so would love to enjoy a movie again. Honestly, I hear you. Honestly, I do that with music. I just play an album and just chill out. I don't really relax, but I do that with music. I'm not really a film guy. Don't get me wrong. Like, but some of the concepts out there for films, fucking hell. Like, if my friends come and tell me, "Are you want to come and watch a film?" Half the time, I probably do it. But even that, I probably wouldn't walk out for. I'll be honest. Players coming out for the Arsenal game, coming back out of the tunnel. Oh, sure. My favorite movies, bro, are probably like old school movies when I was a kid. Like when I say old school, I mean like the animated like Pixar and DreamWorks films. Like I would say like Toy Story and shit like that. Like Madagascar when I was growing up. If I'm talking like real life film, it's probably like Step Brothers. Step Brothers is funny. That's the first one that comes to mind. I don't really watch many films. I like the in betweeners films. But if I'm being real, I always struggle to answer this question. But so I always go back to the child films. So like when I was as a kid, they're some of the best films, like Finding Nemo and Shark Tale and Madagascar. Madagascar probably one of the best trilogies out there. Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of trilogy, Star Wars. I'd say Star Wars is my best, like my favorite like films. I'd say. I don't. When I mean Star Wars, I mean the original six, not the shit ones. Back out for the second half. It just kicked off. Well, 13 seconds into the second half for the Bayern game, and they're about to come out for the Real Madrid game. Yes, everything in between us. I'm in. Like everything in between us. Like legit. Like the 3 seasons. It's a shame they didn't do more, but 3 seasons under 2 films. I know some of them. Some people would even say the 2 films weren't as good, but I enjoyed them, especially the first film. There's a lot of classic moments. Obviously, that classic dancing scene in the first film, and it's probably my favorite series. I don't watch many TV shows either, but oh yeah, I just realized Zinchenko's come on for Arsenal. He's come on for Kivior. That's interesting. So if I'm Leroy Sané, I'm attacking Zinchenko. But yeah, in between us is the. I just like things that make me laugh. I don't really care about action, or I especially do not care about anything remotely romantic. Miss me with that. I do not give a shit about that. Um, I just like if I'm going to watch something, I want it to make me laugh. You know, I get the whole storyline stuff, but yeah, miss me with that. Miss me with the whole romantic stuff and the whole action stuff. I watched Top Boy, and that's the only action stuff I really want to watch. And even the last season of Top Boy was shit. But no changes in the City game from what I can see. But Zinchenko's come on for Arsenal for Kimi or so. Ben White's gone out wide. Zinchenko's dropped into the midfield. Jorginho's picking the ball up off the defence. Pardon me. But yeah, as I said, bro, in between is probably best series I've watched. Havertz with the ball in. Martinelli putting pressure on Kimmich, but Bayern get the ball out, and it's probably offside for Arsenal. Was actually going to say in the first half that Havertz is one thing Havertz has improved since he come to Arsenal is his whole positioning in terms of offside, because with Chelsea he used to be offside all the time, but um, uh, he's been offside twice already. Kane's just won a foul. Strikers don't usually get anything when they're pulled back, but Kane's won a few. I mean, all Gabriel and Saliba have done is just grab Harry Kane. I really thought that Gabriel and Saliba would perform better than this. I know one of them was an error, and what from mainly the goalkeeper, I guess, but the other one was pretty much just an odd mistake from a penalty. But I just didn't expect that from Saliba either. I know Saliba. I've seen Saliba make mistakes, but he's not error prone, is he? Like he's not a defender that makes a lot of mistakes. It's just kicked off in the Madrid game as well, so the Arsenal game is 3 minutes ahead of the Madrid game. Obviously, The Madrid game had 3 minutes added on as well. Tuchel looking pale as always. Jorginho putting the ball over the top. De Ligt just trying to put the ball up there, but he's just giving the ball straight back to David Villa. I do wonder what both Pep and Arteta have said at halftime. I would be interested to be a fly on the wall for those team talks. Whether they've just shouted at them, I was about to say hairdryer treatment, and all that. City are played out from the back. Well, Arsenal running in behind. Here's Martinelli. Put the ball up. Well, I don't know why Odegaard's dummied it there. Ben White to Zinchenko. Ball over the top for Rice. Martinelli slips, gets back up. Declan Rice has misconstrued that is Sane. Nearly got out Zinchenko's former teammate, but now Declan Rice has the ball. Sane does not need to do anything fucking stupid there. What's he doing? Once Sane didn't need to make that foul. Like it wasn't the counter attack that was that dangerous. Declan Rice just kept the ball well. It wasn't that much of a foul anyway, but he didn't need to put his hand on his back either. It was also probably a yellow. If you're going to give a foul for something like that, like a professional foul, that's a yellow. Again, Arsenal have another free kick this time on the same side of the pitch, but this time an in swinger for a right foot on the left side instead of the free kick being on the right. Rodri's taken way too many touches of the ball. You don't want to give Arsenal too many set pieces because eventually they will score one. Taking a free kick has gone straight over the bar. That's a terrible delivery from Rice. That was more West Ham Rice with the delivery. Ortega, Grealish, header. Haaland to Foden. No, Haaland to Grealish, sorry. I'm getting confused with the players. I've got Eric Dyer again. Eric Dyer on his left foot passing. They keep passing to Eric Dyer on his left foot. Eric Dyer with his right foot's bad enough. They keep passing out the back with them. Ben White finding a line splitting pass to Jorginho. That's how you need to pass. This is what I mean. This is what people are telling me about Vladimir Sufa and Ben Johnson. Look at Ben White. It's not like they had to fucking scout for him. They went to Brighton and got him. People were saying that was a shit signing at the time. I remember that. Kimmich was great defending on Martinelli. City are in the box here. Grealish taking on Carvalho. Grealish over the bar. Zinchenko wants movement from his players for the throw-in. Declan Rice. Zinchenko. Zinchenko with a pointless pass has got out of play. Here's Foden. Cavadio. Rodri. Here's Neuer. Lima. I don't know why. If you're winning 2-1 in the first leg at this stage of the game, yeah, where it's pretty much this is pretty much the half coming up to halfway through. I'm not playing out from the back like this. And to be fair, they went out to press well, but Sane again, he's just giving the ball away. I don't know what he's doing, but I wouldn't be played up from the back like this, especially with a team like Arsenal that press. Bayern need to take another chance. If they, for me, I think Bayern are more under pressure to take a chance. So I think the chances for Arsenal will come because Bayern are sitting back. The chances might not come. Sane done well there to Musiala. Where's Gnabry? Gnabry's offside. What is Musiala meant to do on his own? Odegaard's done well to win the ball back there. What is Musiala meant to do? What is everyone else expecting? Vinicius is giving it to Grealish. City have got a free kick. I do wonder when Pep's going to put De Bruyne on, but it probably will be for Foden. Odegaard misplaced pass for the ball to Ben White's got out of play. I wonder if Bernardo Silva score another free kick for Man City. We'll see what happens. Bernardo Silva straight into the wall. It's a terrible free kick. Dabry, Davies, done well there, Davies. Kane's lost the ball there. Sleeper's good defending there. Zinchenko, down to Martinelli. Kimmich just dealt with him all right so far in the second half. Martinelli this time going on the outside is Gabriel. Martinelli, if Martinelli wants to find more ways of getting into the game, he's probably gonna have to go on the inside more. Zinchenko, that's just a wayward cross. Gabriel's made a meal of that, but Kane has fouled Gabriel. Kane's got a yellow. I think Kane knows what he's doing there, just a little elbow there, but Gabriel has made a meal out of it, I think. Oh no, to be fair, Kane is looking at him. Kane has elbowed him. Yep, Kane knows what he's doing. Surprised, he might be lucky not to get red, if I'm being completely honest. Even though his nose on it's giving us red. If you're purposely elbowing someone, that's definitely a red. Straight into his cheek. See, have kicked it long to Haaland, but Rudiger's dealt with it so well. Haaland, if Haaland's going to have the centre back like this, with the centre back grabbing him from behind and the ball's going long, he's got to pin them and actually hold the ball up. Your hold up play's got to be better for a big guy. If you're a big guy and you can't hold the ball up, there's no point. And what is Diaz doing? Diaz has put Man City under pressure for no reason there. Bellingham to Rodrigo. Rodrigo's taken on a Kanji. And Diaz, seriously, bro, I love you, Ruben Diaz. I legit rate you so much, yeah. But you're a fucking idiot this season. Arsenal taking a free kick. Kimmich clears. Bellingham in for Real Madrid. Oh, done well there to skid away from the defender. And then he couldn't really shoot anywhere else but the inside of his foot and just goes wide. Honestly, Ruben Diaz, what the fuck are you doing? Sane to Goretzka. To Kane. Good ball to Gnabry. Bayern just got attacked now. Gnabry he should have passed to Davies there. Musiala to Goretzka. Goretzka is out wide. It's a bad shot. I've had a lot of criticism from worldwide media about Goretzka for the past year. So I do wonder how much he is really stinking it, because he was a big wonder kid at Schalke. So I don't know whether he's lived up to the billing or not. David Raya taking it long. Havertz trying to pin De Ligt. He doesn't. No, that was Martinelli, actually. I'm getting all the players confused today. I never do this. Is Lima driving with the ball is a bad pass. But luckily Kimmich is there. Sane, beg do something. City have another free kick. Crossing the ball in over the bar. Wasn't a terrible free kick, but it's not enough. City aren't doing enough. I haven't seen anything from City to think they'll get back in this game. To be fair, Arsenal haven't done anything either, if I'm being dead honest. But Arsenal just look like they're just playing quicker, just playing with more intent, and they're playing a worse opponent. Opponent I expected them to beat. Davies has got to do it. Davies done well there. He nearly got skidded though by Saka. Gnabry's giving the ball away just straight away. The thing is, Davies on a yellow card as well. Oh, fuck's sake, you lot. The Bayern Munich players are giving away too many fouls. Saka's down again, rolling around. He was kicked there, but this is the thing, you can't keep giving Arsenal these fouls. You can't. Yeah, Real Madrid are very calm and composed in this game. It's just a very different Real Madrid from last year. Even though they've lost Benzema, they don't have a striker. They're actually more fluid in their attacking roles. Vinicius Junior's through. I'm pretty sure Stones blocked that, but it was offside anyway. Arsenal have had all these free kicks. A lot of them haven't really gone to plan, but they're, they're very hyped on set pieces. Oh, God. And Rodrigo and Vinicius are having their way with Man City. So is Bellingham. Maybe take Haaland off and get Alvarez on, if I'm being completely honest. Because if you really want to control, you benched Haaland before. I don't see why you wouldn't again. Odegaard's overhit past the Havertz. Doesn't work out. Gabriel just jumping in frustration there. Sorry for yawning. Very tired. Honestly, I was exhausted at like 12 p.m. So honestly don't know how I'm even surviving right now. Harry Kane loves one of them balls. It's a very good ball to Sane. Sane just cut in and shoot. He doesn't even look on balance, Sane. That's terrible. Martinelli helped out Zinchenko there. Gabriel giving away the ball, and Bayern can collect that. No, they're even Arsenal have been quite a little bit sloppy in possession for their standards. I have to say, not been great. Ugh. Kimmich over the ball over the top to Goretzka. That looked offside though. That's on. I think Musiala's on. Musiala's got around Jorginho, but Jorginho recovered there. Oh, Jorginho's giving the ball away. Conrad Loma is over the bar. I mean, Bayern haven't had any shots either, so not even just Arsenal. Bayern haven't done anything. I feel like the longer they don't do anything, the more I think in my head that Arsenal are going to get a goal back again. And City being sloppy with the ball again. Kovacic, Rodri, Haaland, even even Foden. I haven't seen anything of Foden really in this game either, but no one's been good enough for City. Odegaard's through here. They've cut off the lane for Havertz to get the ball to Havertz, but the long range shot has been blocked. Musiala trying to get the ball to Saliba. He's lucky to win a foul there if he gets it. No, they'll carry on. The referee's actually been decent this game, I'll be honest. All the soft fouls that both teams are trying to get, he's not giving them. Eric Dyer's cleared it. Musiala still moaning to ref. City shot straight at the keeper from Foden. It's time to get De Bruyne on. You're coming up to 60 minutes. You need to get De Bruyne on. Put it this way, yeah. If Real Madrid score again, the tie's done. From what I've seen enough of City. I don't know they'll perform different at home, but I've seen enough from Real Madrid's defense, with a midfielder in defense, for them to hold on if it stays like this. Bernardo Silva shot straight into Lunin and Rudiger's cleared it. Bukayo Saka is limping. I'm assuming he's got a knock. Thing is, I think Bukayo Saka's been playing with injury for a while as well, and I feel like his career is going to be fucked. And if from an England perspective, you don't want him to be injured because England have got a job to do as well. But then again, Jared Bowen. Maybe Jared Bowen comes into the fit. And I trust Jared, in my opinion, but obviously I'm a West Ham fan. I've watched Jared week in, week out, so I know what he's capable of. Zinchenko's not done bad against Sane since he's come on, to be fair to him. Saka's making a run that could have affected Bayern there if Odegaard had seen it. Even though Bayern are sloppy in possession, their shape has been really good. Their wingers have really tracked back well. But problem is for Arsenal, everyone's making the same run. Havertz has just dived on the floor. It's not a foul. Havertz is a big diver. Big diver. Shit player as well. Done well recently though. To be fair to him, but he's a shit player and a diver. Vinicius holding up the ball. Bro, Vinicius and Rodrigo have been completely on it. What? How was that a foul to Arsenal? That's a beautiful ball from Zinchenko. I have to say, he's been all right since come on. Martinelli's trying to get a free kick out of that, but that's a corner. That's a terrible shot from Valverde. In the Bayern game, like it's still been a good game, but it's just been a severe lack of quality, to say the least. With the Real Madrid game, it seems like Real Madrid are just trying to keep the ball at Man City's end, but defending well, and Man City are just struggling. This is one of the worst City performances I've seen of the season. And yeah, I know it's against Real Madrid, but come on. Sane putting it through to Gnabry. Gnabry can take on Ben White. Gnabry over the bar. They haven't got a shot on target, Bayern. Ever since the second half, they haven't got a shot on target. I'm pretty sure they've had like 3 shots this half. It hasn't been on target. Just keep smacking it. Coman's coming on. Sane's coming off. I would have taken Gnabry off just for pace alone. But listen, Sane's been on and off, and I think Kingsley Coman could probably get at Zinchenko, but I don't know. I would have taken Gnabry off. Foden to Silva. I feel like Foden and Silva are just swapping at the right and centre now. Shit. Bellingham trying to do weird flicks. It hasn't worked. It's been given away. Kovacic, he's not going to do anything from there. Just keep recycling the ball. Trossard has come on. Grealish. That'll play. Trossard's on for Martinelli. I swear I saw a double sub. And Jorginho's, I'm assuming, I think Thomas Partey. No, Gabriel Jesus is coming on for Jorginho. So who's going to be? Oh, maybe Havertz in midfield. Or maybe just a 4-4-2. Maybe Trossard midfield and Jesus on the left. But I think Havertz going midfield. This is the thing. If I have Kai Havertz on the pitch, I'll put him up front. I'm not putting him in midfield. He was shit midfield at the start of the season. He scored goals up front. It's Foden. Lost the ball. This is terrible. I've said it a lot, but Man City, this has been terrible. I feel like this is going to make Arsenal a bit more vulnerable, I feel like, on the counter. But then again, if they have the ball, this could make them more of a threat from on the ball. Because Jesus can drop deep and Havertz can get in the box. You know, it's worked sometimes, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think it works all the time. I think Jesus was off there. Doesn't score goals, but can affect games, Jesus. He said he's been playing with pain for a long time in football, he said. So Declan Rice is blocked. John Stones. Manuel Neuer nearly messes up there. Here's Kimmich. Oh, Kimmich has been decent, you know. Kane ball into Coman here. Gabriel's got the pace to recover. He will close him down. What is Coman doing? He hasn't even got that under control at all. Harry Kane. Kane's shot, but it's gone wide. Hit Declan Rice. Two decent games. The Bayern game has been better. If you're a Man United fan, you must be fucking really proud. Gnabry is injured. As soon as they put on Coman for Sane, Gnabry is injured. I don't know who else they have. I don't know if they have another winger. Maybe they'll put the Matthias Tel guy on. Or maybe they'll put Musiala on the left and play someone else there. Who's this? Oh, it's Guerrero. Fucking hell. Could have left Sane on. Could have taken Nabry off. But all right, whatever. Now Nabry's injured. And Nabry could be out for the second leg. Like, he could be out. Like, you think about his injuries, he could be out. Oh, what a goal! Foden, you magical man! Oh my lord! That goal was sensational. Right in the back of the net. All right, no Foden Saka debates at all, please. Fucking hell. I'm going to edit the whole banner, by the way. I need to put it the other way around. But I'm just saying, Bernardo Silva recycling possession really well there. Man City have been pushing, but they haven't been that good. But Phil Foden, wow. What a fucking finish. That is absolutely sensational. All right. That's better. Fucking hell. City are lucky. Well, not lucky, but it's like, that's a beautiful goal. It's a magnificent goal, but it's against the run of play that because it's genuinely a bad City performance. But wow. Forget De Bruyne, Jesus Christ. Because Phil Foden hasn't even been that good today, but that's an amazing goal. Bayern have got a corner, by the way. Listen, City will love this result going into the Etihad, but yeah, they've bailed themselves out. Like Kimmich, that's not a penalty. They're trying it, Bayern. Kane's trying that penalty for Erdogan. That's not a penalty. Oh shit, what have I done? I thought I deleted something there, but yeah, get in City. Need at least one goal from City and Bayern still win. Yep. Because don't get me wrong, as much as I don't really care if Real Madrid win, I don't mind. I like City. Like like West Ham and City, good relationship, and obviously need Bayern to do something. The thing is, if Bayern do score another, I don't think Arsenal are scoring 3 goals at the Allianz. But I don't see Bayern scoring another. If I see anyone scoring, it's Arsenal. And also, it looks like Nabry is injured, like proper injured. But hopefully, for Bayern's sake and for my sake, that Koeman and Sane are the fit wingers going into the Allianz game, into the home leg. Is Havertz to Trossard? I think Trossard should have started personally. He's found a ball to Jesus. Jesus into Saka. And De Ligt heads it out. De Ligt has done well this game. I have to say, De Ligt defensively just done his job very well. So credit to him. Here's Bernardo. Kimmich will see that out. Oh, Arteta's fuming. I would be too if my team would play like home like this. By the way, these games have gone quick. How is it the 71st minute, 72nd minute in this Arsenal game already? These have been some very good games, even though there's been only one goal in the total of both second halves. Just wow. This is what cup football should be. Forget your fucking away goals, man. By the way, Koeman, that's a beautiful flick, but Goretzka obviously had to mess it up. That's good tracking back from Kai Havertz. Oh yeah, league is definitely gone for Bayern. That's what I mean. That's why I want. That's why I wanted the whole narrative of their focusing on the Champions League because they ain't got anything else to win. And obviously, I want Arsenal to lose. I mean, they're going to finish top 3 regardless. Of course, they are. Leverkusen literally got to win one more game, and then they've confirmed title. Grealish taking on Carvajal. Can't get past him. Gavardio. Oh my god! I can't believe my eyes. Josko Gavardio, the Centre back playing left back has scored a right-footed shot from outside the box. What on earth am I watching? Oh my god, I'm sorry for your ears at home. But wow, Gavardio. I didn't see the fucking thing again. What has happened to Madrid? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Real Madrid have been sensational this half, but Jesus Christ, like they had control. Like City were pushing, but they weren't effective. And then all of a sudden, that is what happens when quality shows through. Oh my god, fucking brilliant indeed. Gavardio. I thought there's no way this is gonna go in. But the centre back played left back with his weak foot, a shot from outside the box. Oh my fucking god, Gavardio! I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Jesus Christ. Maybe they didn't need Ake after all. Because Gavardio's a good player, but I've never liked him at left back. Oh my god. Modric has just come on. They're just showing it on the other TV now. Modric is on for Cruz. Oh my god, Gavardio. Oh my god. Real Madrid are on the counter attack now. Vinicius Junior. Akanji stopped it. Musiala's felt a knock here. He'll probably have to run down the clock. The thing is, Bayern, this is not enough, in my opinion. Because I know they're going back to their ground, but I think Arsenal can do something at the Allianz, unfortunately. I will be dipping into AFTV tonight. Don't get me wrong. Jesus. Oh, God. As soon as I say that, oh, my God. Why did I open my mouth? Why did I open my fucking mouth? Trossard has scored for Arsenal. They should win the second leg, but Arsenal just scored. Why did I open my mouth, man? Oh, fuck's sake, Bayern. Why did I open my fucking mouth? That was beautiful from Gabriel Jesus. Like Declan Rice won his duel, and then everyone just kept the ball well there. I think Delict's got absolutely done in by Trossard, and then yeah, it isn't. But I feel like I know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I just feel like Arsenal at home, like they should be winning anyway, but they've chosen to do it the hard way, and Bayern should have taken one of their chances. This is what happens when you don't give anything in attack for that long. Now the Arsenal crowd are going to be up for it. For such like it's happened at the exact same time where the English teams have come back to like do it at the same time, sort of thing. Now Arsenal are going to play with confidence. They're going to play with momentum. They're going to play quickly. Oh my god! Oh, Musiala's beautiful turn there. Flicked it off Saliba. Look, like the Arsenal centre backs have had to do nothing this second half because Bayern have done fuck all in this second half. And ever since Gnabry has come off, he had to go off. It's just they've restricted themselves even more. Here's Kane, Musiala. Odegaard twisted away. Harry Kane wins that. City took a corner, got headed out. City giving the ball away. Won it back though. Gavardio's done well there to retain the ball. It's Rodri. Delict to Coman. Kimmich. Honestly, for a first leg, there's been 5 goals in one game and 4 goals in the other. Who would have thought it? Declan Rice winning his tackle well. Ugh. Now Arsenal fans are swinging their scarves around. God. Here's Lima. Come on. Counter, please, to Davies. He's taking on Declan Rice. No man. He's just taking. Every time they get into a fucking position to attack, they just go backwards. So annoying. It's coming. Oh, fuck's sake, Bayern, man. I was going to dip into AFTV and just watch some of AFTV today. As soon as I say that, go. I got 2 ahead of myself. Gabriel Fowling coming. The thing is that if you're an Arsenal fans will be happier now. I think they'll do the whole copium thing because they've scored again, and I think and if I was them, I'd believe as well that they could get a result there, maybe take it to penalties, because that is definitely possible. They could definitely take it to penalties. But what I will say is they have not been good up until Jesus came on and Trossard came on. Those were good subs from Arteta. Havertz hasn't been that good since going into midfield. Don't get me wrong, but Jesus done really well just by skilling people up and just retaining the ball. And Trossard should have started. But yeah, Kingsley Coman has a shit shot. What made you think you could score from there? Coman hasn't been good since he come on. Here's Modric. Vinicius. Oh, it's 3-3! As soon as that fell to Valverde, I knew exactly what was going to happen. That is a beautiful goal from Valverde. That cross and finish was absolutely brilliant. Wow. It is 3-3 in the first leg at the Bernabeu. Vinicius saw exactly where Valverde was. And that is what happened. 3-3. What a night this has been for football. I don't know how the ref hasn't given a throw in for that. But Valverde has just smacked it in. City had all in their hands with the 2 shots. And then, yeah. This game is always far from over. I mean, City will still be happy with a 3-3 going into the Etihad, don't get me wrong, but Real Madrid looked like the Real Madrid from 2 years ago when it's like never say die attitude sort of thing. Saliba recovering to try and stop Alphonso Davies' Guerrero to Musiala. I haven't seen much. I've seen some good things from Musiala. It hasn't been like some vintage performance though. But yeah, I can sense another 2 goals as well. I don't think the goals are up. Yeah, I can sense like a last minute goal for someone. I don't know who, but I feel like Arsenal maybe in this game and maybe Madrid in the other game. Kingsley Coman. Lima's taken away from Havertz there. This is why you need Kane in the box. I don't understand. Who's not telling him man on? Then Bryce wins the foul. Fucking hell, Bayern are useless. Bayern Munich are fucking useless. Again, City retaining the ball well there. Someone's got a yellow card for Madrid. I think it's Carvajal. Oh, Rice has put the ball in behind for Saka there. Saka on Davies again. Davies stood his ground well. Odegaard passed it to Saka. Saka's cross, it doesn't fall to anyone, luckily. Well, what a fucking stream this has been. And it's not over. Classic night of football. Thomas Partey is coming on, I'm assuming, for Jorginho. Oh, wait, Jorginho's off. I don't know who he's coming on for then. Maybe Havertz. I don't see Rice coming off, so I'm assuming Kai Havertz coming off. Yeah, Havertz coming off. Partey's had a couple cameos since he's come on for Arsenal. Easing them back in from injury. And caught. I just want to know what's going through Man City fans' heads right now. Like, just pinball football. Pinball game. That's a game you want to watch back. De Ligt is booed out there. Zinchenko to Goretzka to Messiala. Saka's found Messiala. And Bayern Munich got a free kick from me. I don't exactly have much hope that they can do much from a free kick, to be honest. Modric to Valverde. I feel like if anyone's going to get a goal in this Madrid game, it's Madrid. Let's see what Bayern do from this free kick. Probably something like funky other than actually just trying to cross the ball. Then again, there's not many players in the box. It's been flicked away. Out for Bayern throwing. Trossard's gone down. This is tiring. This is fucking tiring today. I like yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Tomorrow's got a lot to follow up on today. Don't know what Kimmich was doing. They just passed out a play for no reason. But I doubt tomorrow will be as exciting as today's been, because I feel like Atletico Dortmund, you're going to see a team that wants to keep the ball, a team wants to fucking kick the shit out of you. And I feel like the other game you're going to see Barcelona maybe try and have the ball. Well, both teams try and have the ball a lot actually, and then Mbappe magic probably in the other game. I think all of the subs that come on for Arsenal have done quite well. So even Zinchenko, he hasn't really been a liability, to be fair to him. Partey's kicked Musiala, that's the blatant yellow. The fact that De Bruyne hasn't come on for the whole game is mad to me. I don't think City made a sub. I don't know why De Bruyne is not being played for these games. I'm assuming he's going to play the home leg. Vinicius has come off for Real Madrid. Joselu's come on. Interesting. Don't imagine Vinicius will be too happy. Foden's down for City. Alvarez is coming on. It's never a good sign. Unless Alvarez is going on up front. Yeah, I don't see him performing well in midfield, put it that way. De Bruyne's not coming on at all. He must not just not be fine. Kane's won a header. Musiala's got space, but I don't know. Oh, Coman, straight into Raya. Fucking hell. That could have been a mad goal. Jesus has been class since he's come on. A lot of talk about Jesus and Zinchenko's liabilities, and they have been in their certain aspects. I can understand why Arsenal fans would be like, yeah, let's just move on from them. But they've played well today. Credit where it's due. That's a terrible pass from Thomas Partey. I mean, Partey, since he come on, has made a yellow card and a misplaced pass. He hasn't had many minutes, though, so I don't know whether I could talk about it for that long. But Arsenal got 5 minutes to take the lead here. Yeah, neither of them are fouls. I agree with the ref. And it would be typical Arsenal to get a last-minute winner. And then it'll be all on Bayern to get 2 goals. And then Arsenal could just play for a draw in the second leg. That's my fear. But also my fear with this being a draw now is that Bayern won't get their win out at their own ground. And I feel like Arsenal will be like, well, when are your away team, you can come and break us down now. We all know what Arsenal are like defensively. This is my problem. And then I've got to wait a whole week just to hate on Arsenal again. I mean, Zinchenko's playing left back. He's gone all the way to fucking right, the right 8 spot. It's Carrera. Saliba is easy interception for him. It's just quite an open game now. Harry Kane. Just very good at conning the ref and fouls. Carvajal's gone forward for Real Madrid, been cleared away. This is the thing. Bayern Munich are not dedicated enough bodies to even get a winning goal. And the other way side, I think Saka's offside. How's that not been given offside? All right, that's on apparently. Ruben Diaz heads that ball out. I thought that was going to be a Real Madrid goal again. Thought maybe a Bellingham header. No, it's John Stone. Sorry, that headed that out. Real Madrid short corner. Modric. Raheem Diaz is blocked. Fucking hell! Every time I see, every time I see a long shot in this Madrid game, I just think it's going to go in. Coman's trying to fake a head injury. Get up, bro. Trossard trying to get past Kimmich. Kimmich does well. I wouldn't blame Arsenal fans for thinking they could get something at Bayern, to be honest with you. To be completely honest, I think they can. And I think they will, unfortunately. But I don't think they should be happy with the result that they got here. Not even the fact that they got gassed, the fact that I think this is a bad Bayern Munich side. This is a very good Arsenal side. Bayern Munich have got good players, of course, but I don't know. It's not the same Bayern Munich. It's not the same. Obviously, 1 minute left of this game and like 4 minutes, 3 minutes left of this City game. Both of them ending in draws is, again, not something I expected. I wouldn't have been surprised if the Real Madrid game ended as a draw, but I would have been very surprised in the Arsenal game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Saka's gone down as Neuer fouled him there. Late controversy again. I really hope that's not a penalty. If that's a penalty, then the tie's really been got to Arsenal. If they start talking about the fucking refs all the time, then I'm going to be pissed. Wait, is it VAR? Oh no. Oh no. That's a penalty. He's left his leg there, Saka, but I can see that being given. Wait, what? Oh, it's full time. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. I could have saw that being given. He did leave his leg there. So 2-2. That ended 2-2 in the end for Arsenal Bayern. Now it's just the rest of this City game. I'm just gonna put just have this on my phone. It's gonna be on my phone here. But for the people coming in, and whether you're watching this on replay or live, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and really appreciate everyone that dropped into the live stream, for especially on a night like this, a classic Champions League night as well. It's probably going to end 3-3 in this Madrid game. And yeah, everything will be upgraded in the future. More live streams, different schedule. Upgraded in terms of equipment as well, in terms of microphone. Bukayo Saka's pissed at the referee, even though Bukayo Saka literally left his leg there. Chico and Jesus are talking. There's full time in this game as well. Both games ending in a draw. So 3-3 in the Real Madrid Manchester City game, 2-2 in the Arsenal Bayern Munich game, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second leg. But again, thank you everyone for watching. It's been a great live stream. Like the video, subscribe.